Thanks for being here. And first start off by, I want to thank the Skull Session for the standing ovation we gave to the men and women who serve our great country in the Military Appreciation Day. So that was an awesome experience. My father was in the Army. My sister was in the Air Force. And the one thing that Ohio State, for as long as I can remember, has been exceptional at supporting and showing appreciation for the men and women who serve. It was a great experience to be part of that today. And also thank Buckeye Nation, like we always do, to come out and support in a noon game like that, and really helped with the noise and the certain times of the game. So very appreciative of it, and I'll answer your questions.
Front row right, Clay.
Coach, as you entered this week of the many questions you had about your team, do you think more were answered today, and specifically the run game?
Yeah, the run game and the red zone, I think we pounded the ball in there pretty good. We worked ad nauseum at that. I mean, the amount of time that we spent at that was over the top, and I felt the line of scrimmage change, and it's difficult to run against that Bear defense that Nebraska runs. And I thought the backs worked on pad level, and even when there was a free player, which is going to be when you earn more of a pro-style offense like we are, you're going to have a free player at times, and they have to run over those guys and drop your pads. And I thought they did a good job with that.
Over to the left, Bill.
Times you were very exercised, as you usually are on the sideline, like getting up for big moments in the game. Did you get the effort from your team that you wanted? I
did. I think obviously we'll watch the film tomorrow, and there's defensively still some things, but we didn't give up a big hit. We had a couple of hits, but not the big hit. And we were without three starters in the back end of our defense. You had Jordan Fuller, you had Jeffrey Okudah, and Zaya Pryor. That could not play, and obviously Brendan White came in and did a hell of a job. Had 13 tackles, and but I thought our team gave great effort. I thought the energy was there, and so I was pleased.
Over to the left, Bill.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the defense also. I mean, missing those guys. How did you feel that the defense overall played, and also the passing game wasn't as sharp as usual?
Yeah, I wish we didn't have if we didn't have those three turnovers. Obviously you don't put your defense in bad situations. So I thought our defense improved. Obviously nowhere near where we need to be, but they improved, and we're still stopgapping, and that means you're just the lineups keep continuously changing because of injuries but I think we should have everybody back next week if we don't get a guy hurt in practice. Second part of your question?
The passing game.
Yeah, the passing game wasn't as sharp today. We threw a pick, and then we had a sack fumble that was just a missed assignment by a tight end. Shouldn't have happened, and then KJ is very tight with the ball usually, and had a fumble, and the other guys, Mike Weber, had 2 times it laid on the ground. So we just got to get those fixed, and it never ends. You just got to prioritize and emphasize and get it fixed.
And overall, would you say 9 games into the season, this team is anywhere close to where you want it to be?
I still don't think we're close. I think we're close. We better be. We see what's coming up down next week. So I like the effort today.
Front row right, Tim.
A couple of questions, Coach. Number one, Brendan White, how long have you seen this sort of coming from him, this potential to play? And he went and seemed to play his position extremely well, not just as a stopgap.
Yeah, he has been working very hard in practice to earn the trust of the coaches to get on the field. And, the first thing you do guys is earn the trust to get on special teams. And to see that he started, and I kept hearing about it, earning the trust, he's getting better, and then obviously proved it today.
Yeah, and Okudah, was he still in protocol? And then Isaiah Pryor?
No, he had a groin issue that actually happened like on a Tuesday practice.
Yeah.
Freak incident, and we thought we'd get him ready. Who was the second one?
Pryor?
Pryor has an impingement of the shoulder, but he'll be fine this week.
And one of the last things, you wanted your running backs to make their own hole if they had to. It looked like J.K. did that a few times today. Just what did you see from that aspect?
I thought they both did. I thought, guys, that's, you sit and watch games last Saturday, and go, there's a guy there, do something with it, And I thought the emphasis was there all week.
Did you make the decision to stick with J.K. on that last drive, though? It seemed like it might have been Weber's turn. Was there a sense that J.K. was hot?
Well, ball security has something to do with that, too. If there's a chance that ball is going to go on the ground, then really it's just something I wasn't aware who was in. I let Coach Alford and Coach Day obviously handle that.
Over to the left, Doug.
Urban, it seems like at times you guys defensively are maybe playing some more off coverage. Is there anything you've done schematically to say we really don't want to give up big plays, so maybe if we give up some stuff underneath, we can live with that?
Yeah, as hard as that is to do, that's, I think there are some adjustments we've made. That was in 2 weeks, bye weeks, and so there's a fine line. You can get bled to death, and we don't want to do that, obviously, but we did play a little bit more off coverage today, a little more zone coverage, too.
Over to the right, Austin.
Urban, you've said many times that you're going to enjoy every win. I don't mean to take anything away from the victory, but I wonder if this matched up what you thought you would see after 2 weeks to address the issues and get a little healthier and all that stuff. And obviously you weren't, but how does this match up what you thought today?
I am. I'm just very upset with the turnovers. That would have been a different game. I thought special teams was awesome. We blocked a punt. Our punter did a great job. He had 4 kicks, average almost 50 yards per kick. Kickoff return wasn't great. But the biggest thing is to get that darn bad taste out of your mouth from a couple weeks ago and go win the game. It was a close game against a team that was hitting its stride now. I mean, that's, I remember I was talking to Brady Quinn, who did the game, and, you watch the beginning of the game, and that's going to be a hell of a team down the road now. And we got a lot of respect for them.
Over to the left, Ari.
Urban, talking about Mike Weber and J.K. Dobbins, did you do anything differently schematically to get the running game going? It
Yes,
seems
all kinds of stuff.
And how? I mean, we talked about all the changes, the last 2 weeks about how you wanted to, make those changes. I know that's probably a pretty tall task, but how would you assess on both sides of the football how you guys did in terms of all those bye-week changes that you were trying to make?
I'll know more Monday when I talk to you after watching the videotape, but my initial assessment is, once again, you get rid of those 3 turnovers, that's a pretty good game, against a team that was, put 600 yards on a Minnesota team that's top 20 defense. So, there's going to be things to fix, obviously. I see Jordan Fuller leave the game, and you're thinking, my gosh, here we go again. You're down to 2 corners because Okudah couldn't go, and you moved your other corner back to safety, Sean Wade. So it's still that putting that puzzle together. It's not solved yet. What's that? Changes, you mean? Yeah, it's awful. It's you'd like, by this time of the year, you'd like to have consistency of personnel, consistency of scheme, and we had some scheme issues. And it's hard to change or adapt schemes on a Tuesday, Wednesday practice as you're getting ready for the next game. And the bye week, we kept coaches in on Monday, and really for whatever it was, 6 o'clock till 10, 11 o'clock at night, we were working red zone offense, run the game, run the ball, and how to eliminate big plays on defense.
Last 2 questions, individuals for Coach Meyer, because we got players out here. I want to get them with you over here to the right, Rob.
Urban, you look good and improved in some areas, but it was a 2-win team and it was a struggle. Is it unrealistic to think you can get everything done in a bye week? I mean, how much can you
Just gotta get
improve?
it. Yeah, we did, and I get it. That was a 2-win team, but it's a 2-win team that people don't want to play right now. They, like I said, on videotape, I wasn't expecting to see what I saw. And very good players, very good scheme, and guys are going to get very good. So to answer your question, we're going to go back to work, we're going to enjoy that win now. We get a victory meal tomorrow night as a team and go enjoy it, and then go to work and get ready for the next one.
Okay, and final question, young lady over to the left.
Since November is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, do you and the team have any plans to promote awareness?
Well, it's a great question. I'll address that with our staff, and I think we will do something.
Great.
Thank you.
Coach, thank you very much.
Yep.